This is everything I read in January, and if I recommend it with a yes, no, or a maybe. A Monsoon Rising. More Kylo Ren vibes. He's pining so hard, he has daddy issues, and if you even look at his wife, he will bash you. The politics in this one are a lot less involved, and the romance is a lot heavier, but it sets itself up really well for the sequel. Hard yes. Lights Out. Okay, I audiobooked this, but the narrators were so good. This was a campy, masky, dark romance, which went from like kinky romance to something mafia. A little bit confusing, but it was great. Heck yes, do recommend it, but as an audiobook. The Scattered Bones. A forbidden romance, chosen one fantasy. This was a bit heartbreaking. Also a little bit confusing, but it does have a happily ever after. Big yes. Leather and Lark. This was another audiobook banger. This was a campy murderer, ex-murderer, a little bit less gory than the first one. Fake marriage, pining, etc, etc. Heck yes, totally recommend as an audiobook as well. Next to You. This one was a wholesome friends to lovers, contemporary romance, where he falls first, but then she also falls super hard, and then they both deny it until they don't, and it's really nice and cute. I really liked it. Heck yes, totally recommend it. Daughter of No Worlds. This was a reread or a re-listen of one of my all-time favorite series ever, like literally ever. There isn't a single thing about this series or this audiobook that I will criticize. We've got a hopeful FMC who is super self-sacrificing and tenacious, complemented by a super justifiably grumpy MMC. And oh my god, I just love them so much. Check the trigger warnings though. Heck yes, recommend this as an audiobook or as an eyeball book. Onyx Storm. I don't think this is one of those books or series that really needs to be recommended because if you know, you know. But I will say that book 3 was definitely a step up from Iron Flame. I loved the expanded world building. I loved the lore. I was confused as heck by so many goddamn things, and I will recommend that you do read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame again before you start this one. Anyway, Onyx Storm. Twisted Love. This one was another audiobook. It was a brother's best friend romance. He's a bit of a dick. She's a happy ray of sunshine. There was a wild twist somewhere in like the third act, and I don't know, but it was fine, so I'll give this one a maybe. And the last one is As Luck Would Have It. This was another audiobook. It wasn't enemies to lovers. It never is. Don't believe them when they tell you it is. But it was a cute grassroots hockey coach and professional hockey player romance. The ending was definitely a little bit rushed, but I did really enjoy the balance between the toxic family dilemma and Ash's empowerment when she discovers herself and learns to say no. This one's maybe a little bit of a yes, a little bit in between. Let me know what you read in January.